What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. And this is what Tyson Fury has to say about Anthony Joshua, the current two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. He said this. He said, whether Anthony Joshua takes the fight or runs from it, he's in a lose-lose situation. Fury doesn't think Joshua is as confident as he makes out to be regarding his potential showdown. With Anthony Joshua successfully getting past the IBF mandatory against Kubrat Pulev, Joshua has turned his attention towards the undisputed heavyweight title fight against the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. But despite Joshua's publicity declaring that he wants to knock Fury's head off, Fury thinks it's just meaningless bluster coming from his opponent. And this is what Tyson Fury said. This fight has been brewing for a long time. They have been avoiding me for a long time. And now it's finally got to happen. They either run away from the fight and announce it publicly or take the fight. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation for him. Fury would continue by saying that although Joshua talks a big game, he's never been seen knocking anyone's head off their shoulders. Just chalks it up to cheap talk, and Joshua won't be able to back it up inside the ring. In fact, Fury doesn't even think Joshua has the guts to really go for it, and should they meet inside the ring. He says, I don't think he's as good as people crack him up to be, or he doesn't believe it. He is in his own self. Of course, he said he has a confidence issue. He has the momentum, and that is that. Well, a lot of that, the last part of that I already counterpunched already, but the lose-lose situation, that's what I want to discuss with you guys today. In a way, Tyson Fury is right about Anthony Joshua. He is in a lose-lose situation because Anthony Joshua won't be able to please everybody. If he fights Tyson Fury, he's going to drop the belt of the WBO to fight Tyson Fury. That's, people are going to piss and moan about that, especially the Eastern European fans that ride with Alexander Usyk, that believe Usyk does have a shot of beating Joshua, and Joshua's just scared of Alexander Usyk. So that's that route. If he goes and then fights his mandatory, you got guys like Tyson Fury saying, you know what, he's a big dolsa. He won't fight the Gypsy King. He doesn't have the guts. He has a confidence issue. So, then you'll have that. Now, what I want to also cover about what Tyson Fury said, he said that they either run away from the fight and announce it publicly or take the fight. Either way, it's a lose-lose for him, meaning he's going to beat that ass or he announces he doesn't want to fight him like he thinks. But my thing is, this is my question, counterpunching Tyson Fury. What gives Tyson Fury the idea that Anthony Joshua don't want the fucking fight? You know what I mean? See, let's look deeper into it. I can understand if Anthony Joshua was one of them fighters that was saying, like, I just have to fight my mandatory, so I can't fight Tyson Fury because I have other obligations. Meaning there was no other compromise other than that. That means, hey, this is what I must do because I'm the unified champion, and therefore he's going to have to wait for me to fight Alexander Usyk in order for me to fight for the WBC because I've already fought Kubrat Pulev, and I have to fight this, and then they were lenient from me because I was fighting Pulev. Now it's their turn. Therefore, I can't fight Tyson Fury. Therefore, I can understand Tyson Fury saying what Anthony Joshua wasn't willing to do or to sacrifice to make that fight happen. If that was the case, I would be all for it. But that's not it at all. Anthony Joshua was like, look, I'll drop the belt. People want to see me fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has the WBC belt. I want the WBC belt. So guess what? I'm going to fight Tyson Fury for the fucking thing. And drop the WBO belt. Then I could always come back and fight Alexander Usyk later at another time. Meanwhile, he's building his own kingdom. He's kicking ass, or he fights and beats someone for it if the WBO makes him fight someone for it, like Tyrone Spong, that would be a good fight, right? He's still undefeated the last I heard. He's still clean the last I heard, right? So he could be doing that and fighting other credible opposition in the heavyweight division, reigning and defending his WBO belt while they have their showdown with AJ and Tyson Fury. Right? That's what he's willing to do. It ain't like he's saying and talking around or skipping around questions and answers and all this. He's trying to make a solution for it. But the big ass elephant in the room is like, okay, well, why would you're talking about how scared a person is and he should just come out and say he's not going to fight publicly. Why are you even talking that into reality? It's almost to me like, fuck, it makes me think that Tyson Fury, if you believe that, that's one thing, but like, do you want that? It's another thing you believe something is going to happen, but it's another thing if you want something to happen. See, the Tyson Fury saying that Anthony Joshua, is scared and this, that, and the other. I don't think he has the confidence to come in the ring and face me and fight me, but all he does is talk, and talk is cheap. But the only person that's really been talking is you. The Gypsy King, the pound for pound biggest shit talker in the heavyweight division. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, master of mind games. And this is no different, no exception. Counterpunch. Okay, so what Tyson Fury's probably doing, I know he's selling the fight. I know he ain't missed a step. I know he's talking more about Anthony Joshua than he's ever talking about this mediation shit. Tell me what your lawyers are doing. Tell me what's going on with those guys. Tell me this. Tell me that's happening that could possibly get this fight further ago. Tell us that shit. We ain't hearing nothing about that, but we're hearing about maybe Joshua's this, maybe Joshua's that, but there's no evidence that's backing up what you're talking about at all. There's no evidence that's saying that, hey, Joshua's scared because of this or that, because of this reason or that reason. See, you see how he did this? He reached for that fucking day that Joshua knocked out Pulev because he said, well, whoever had the belt, you guys call it. Who do you all guys want me to fight? Right? Because Joshua knew he had other obligations, honestly. But if he started talking that other obligation shit, people are going to start, oh, you're afraid. Tyson Fury didn't stop him from saying that, did he? No. He's a scared dasa. He didn't even say my name. The shithouse shit himself on national TV. Right? That's what Tyson Fury claimed. Because he took and stretched what people said and used his words against him. Right? And he did that, by reaching for a particular conclusion that really wasn't the case. The case wasn't that at all. Okay, so Tyson Fury, I think this is another hype, this is a shakedown from Tyson Fury. So he knows how to do this. He's been doing it the whole time. Okay, he knows what he wants, he knows what he needs, but one thing I wouldn't be doing if I'm Tyson Fury, I wouldn't be talking about what Anthony Joshua don't want to do or shouldn't do or don't have the confidence to do. Because I know and he knows that's what Anthony Joshua wants to do. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury saying that Anthony Joshua is in a lose-lose situation. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.